Hi guys, it's me, Jonas here, and for this video in the month of love series I will be doing for 2023, I shall be talking about the first movie in this franchise, The Matrix. Now, before I get into my love of this movie, which does have a lot of romance in it, I want to tell you about something that I find very annoying with some movies. This. Whoever designed the idea of a double-sided CD should rot in hell. Because I find it particularly obnoxious that there are two sides to the CD in which you think it's safe to put your fingers on for storage and use purposes, but no, there's no plenty way to scratch it up or dent it, and then ain't cool. I prefer the old-fashioned one-sided, first CD or DVD in general. This double-sided stuff got out with the lazy disc. So anyway, you might be asking, so why I'm dressed with this? Well, this is the closest thing I got to a leather jacket, and as you all know, the Matrix movies ushered in a new age of wearing leather, and as sort of S&M and pornography and stuff like that, and it also ushered in the new way of wearing black glasses. Now, back when I went to Stony University, I wore black glasses as some of my night glasses. And let me just say that was a really stupid idea. Because, well, you can't see anything. And second of all, you look really stupid going to a night class with sunglasses on. Now, that's okay with the night classes, but during the night, no good. No good whatsoever. This movie franchise is what I call grade A cyberpunk, more so than Cyberpunk 277. But I'm going to review the game character with terrible on release. They might have done more things to make it playable, but no. And yes, I'm very aware that I look like a great getting stealer from before I got movies with my hair and the glasses and stuff. But I don't care. So anyway, I love this movie. I love the franchise too. Keanu Reeves. I love Morpheus, which is a magical Negro, which named based on the Greek god of dreams, which is kind of probably given the whole idea of it. The idea is that we don't live in the real world. We live in a simulation by evil machines that want to use our bodies as heat and provide life purposes. We scorch the sky. Now I think that we probably would scorch the sky to try to destroy our enemies and to hurt ourselves in the process. But yeah, there are 100 ways around that whole barrier thing. First of all, wouldn't it be more cost effective just to use nuclear power or some type of fusion power or some kind of yeah, it's much more costly. It's much less costly to use berries because they're a lot more uh, effectively to get energy. Maybe they could use like heat from the core of the earth, or they could have the machine could have went above the skyline and gotten into the upper atmosphere to get to the sun reserve power. Well, that's the end of that. I'll cover that when I cover the animated episode by episode because they are really good too. So we open up with Tyrion Moss, point Trinity doing like a the assault on a military complex or police complex, to which the guy says a little bit, how much damage can a little do? And the Agent Smith of the group played magnificently by who said, your men are already dead. Those two squads that you sent them, they're already dead when they killed her. And now, Tyrion Walter is a good actress in this movie. She is attractive. I would she a bombshell, but check this down. I like the way they portray them all three of them going, but the business in the Matrix in like tight leather outfits. Whereas if you can tell, this thing is loose on me, and it's already creaking and groaning. So I could only imagine what it'd be like to move around in skin tight outfits. So then they show the the her running away from the agents. You know, there's Agent Smith with the two other guys, the more B and T, I gotta say, that they're not good at the point. They're more for comedy than because the main focus on Agent Smith. You know, it it's the computer simulation of the Matrix. Then the agents are like the antivirus of of this computer world. And he did the job very effectively. So the show Trinity running around trying to escape these agents that the predator to down in his abandoned building. Now, one kind of pet peeve that I have in movies like this is that when people jump long distances, they show them I should put this they show them like running and jumping, and then they continue with the jump motion, with the running motion. To which I say, what's the point? When you could bother if you just do if you just twist your body into more aerodynamic position, that's what I would think would make a lot more sense. But then they show the agents jumping up straight up in the air and then landing on the other rooftop. I like this because it shows that these beings aren't 100% human and that they're machine origin. Which, by the way, I wonder they only discovered the real world with the Twin Towers in 1989. Yeah, before, after the took over and destroyed everything. But this is just one world that they got to simulate. So what happened if a hostile alien group would to come from outer space and start some shit with the machines? Would the simulation of the matrix go away? Would they divert energy and power and stuff to fighting aliens? Would they just submit, or would they absorb them like the Borg in Star Trek? And that's a good question. I wonder what would happen if outside force were to come in, and would the aliens be like ben, would they try to set us straight, or want to just screw the machine? They did nothing but cause pain and suffering, and it creates like humanity. But then we are introduced to Neo, or Tom Anderson, by legendary Keanu Reeves. People say that his idea wooden is dumb, yeah, stupid, which is a comment in the movie made by the Oracle that he is good looking, not too bright though. And I still enjoy his acting. I enjoy it in Speed. I regret it that he wasn't in Speed 2. And good. In general, like his personality. In fact, I think that he donated most of his earnings from this franchise to charity, which is very nice. But it makes my heart, it makes my heart go through his sizes. So we're introduced to Neo, and he starts out with as a hacker, Logan Boy, which by rates, he looks like the best hacker man can buy, because by physical appearance he looks very chiseled, very into features, and even somebody said that he's a personal Jesus. So you would expect the hacker to look like Cartman from Make Love Not Lovecraft. We look like a big fat pimple-headed guy. You got the piece, they got the piece dance right. What way I could possible for that. But he's just a little bit too good looking for that role. So anyway, he's loaded by Trinity via computer to wake up and fuck a white rabbit, which happens to be the other guy's girlfriend, who invites him to a party to which he goes to fuck a white rabbit. Now, I should say that this movie also introduced the grid coding computers, which become iconic, along with many of the other fight scenes in this movie, as well as some of the other more intelligent, you know, lines in the movie, philosophical stuff and whatnot. So much better where we go off of. So now we all know that these movies are famous for the rave music, but they also have the comfortable Rob Zombie doing the music for Juggalo, which is freaking awesome. But this one other song in this little in this little party scene, this rave scene called called it's Breathe by Prodigy. It's Breathe by Prodigy, and that's what it's good. I'm not going to do that on that. But this scene illustrates why I don't think that Korean Monster really a nice, sexy Douglas that many people say, even though he is in leather, which might be turned on for some men. I find her to be too bony, too skinny. That's my opinion. That's not because I like Asian women, but because I too slender. So nobody can get out too much. But that's only my opinion. And I like her acting in it too, as well as Morpheus and the others, Switch Epoch, and I really like it. I really like Switch and Jumping. I don't know, it's good too. Even though it turned out to be a case, I'm bad, but I'll get into that later. So she turned to Neo. She talked to him, and he said that, I'm the one that, look into the FBI database. So Neo said, I thought that it was a man, or I thought you were a man. She said, most men do, most people do. And that's a kind of a situation that only men have where like this. Women can have too, like Ed and couple people. Now, I will say that there are some scenes that borrow heavily from anime moves and kung fu moves, which is awesome. Now we're gonna cut to next morning where Neo has to go work. It needs a work programmer for a big company. They don't name such many, but they say that it's big important. And it's big important that he's there all the time, on time, to which he gets chewed out by the boss. Now, the agents are sent out to him, and Morpheus delivers the phone to him right as the shit hits 10. Now, how is it that Morpheus knows exactly what to call him when the package to receive the phone that he gets? And why is that only hardwired phones are the only thing that can give human nature into the real world? Or is it the real world? I think there's an explanation, but kids nowadays won't know what hardwired phone is. I mean, you might get a rare instance, but for the most part, everybody uses something or an online device or something, wireless device. So even my Nintendo 3DS, which is like over 10 years old at this point, is getting to wireless. Maybe 5 years, whatever. They don't understand what it is. They think it's primitive. So anyway, Morpheus tried to tell me to go outside, and I'm really quick to connect, right? Like to meet him, and he so that after the so Duncan to go out, not get get away on the I don't know if you call it the windowsill, but call it like a he's at the window of the big building, goes and scuffed them, and then decides to go back inside and captured by the agents. Now keep in mind, these agents are on watch for Trinity. And now, how can you not see Trinity if you feel away on a motorcycle in leather when that's exactly the same outfit she wore when she got attacked by the agents before? Kind of stupid, isn't it? Anyway, you see, Neil get called into like holding center, and they do the whole bad cop thing. There's no good cop. Now it's kind of silly now, but back when this first came out in '99, this team legitimately scared the crap out of me, and it kind of scared me with him for a while. No, what I'm talking about is when he's in the interrogation room and he said no to all the free gift cards and would be returning and stuff offered by Smith in exchange for the terrorist Morpheus. Um, it took away his ability to speak. Neo was like, how you gonna do that? It's a mystery to me. So then they cut to him taking off his mouth, making it like gummy peanut butter type thing, and then they have him, just not be able to speak. Kind of like, not Slenderman, like, more like that Pillman from, Pan's Labyrinth. And it was screw shit like that. It's just how I have a big mouth. So, not being able to speak by force is kind of scary. So then they hold him down, and they go into the back, pull out like a tracer device, which comes a living creature, like a mechanical shrimp with a beeping light on it. Now, I have to ask this question here. These machines are super intelligent. They're like beyond anything that we could ever imagine. What AI is so great. But my question is, what couldn't this incredibly advanced AI come up with a tracking device that was a hell of a lot smaller? Like, I'm talking about this is a thumbnail or like a little bit like a pen tip or something inconspicuous and something that's long with legs that can wiggle around. Now, before it goes to the start button, he wakes up from his slumber and he gets like kind of with Trinity again. Get Trinity to invite him to take care of it and meet Morpheus. Now, when they open the car, which by the way, I want the car. Once the car with the suicide doors and but it's not this on the movie cars like the DeLorean Back to the Future, as well as like the one obviously Ghostbusters and so on and so forth. So they have to try to remove the circling device before Neo meets with Morpheus. Makes sense, right? So they pull the big uh gun, electronic gun type thing. It's really advanced weapon extractor thing. And I will find it quite funny to see that this sci-fi gun is powered by a simple uh, lighter jack that you put your stickers into and light them up in, in the console of the car. That to me is very funny. Unless it must be like a really advanced uh, lighter jack. It's really quite amusing to me that that's where they go with it, but whatever. So this they tried like 3 times around to get it. So then they dump it out, die. In mechanic form, it died from a world. Now, I just thought this is kind of stupid because this creature was inside Neo's body this whole time. So the body is wet inside. So why would it die when it got rained on? Maybe it got red and membrane, but then why would not be 100% waterproof? And wouldn't the membrane be liquidy and instead fluids like a mucus type thing? Anyway, that's nitpicking stuff. The Morpheus, you offer them the famous pill from the pill scene when he keeps Wonderland, keeps him in Wonderland, some stuff about Rebel, and he picks that up, the belt. But one thing though too is that I don't like the way they use that word in speak this pill, let's see, Wonderland, and shout for the Rebel goes. Wouldn't it make sense using that word that that if you want to stay in Wonderland, wouldn't that make sense that you want to live in this fantasy world? This world that's not real, the world that's in fiction. You want to stay in the Matrix? The word for that so that's the way that we to the world. Now I got put to this. I don't know who did it. I don't know what the text was, but I really liked the part where Neo touches the mirror and then the metallic parts go down into his arm into his body, a bit his mouth, and then you hear that little screen there that becomes like almost like an analog phone dialogue. I can't imitate it, but I would really cool. I wish I could. I wish I could do imitate it like it. And also, what would the meaning behind that mirror that was cracked becoming healed again? Was that like his realization that it wasn't real? And with that whole talk thing was a trace program. so the Morpheus can get him from the real world, and when if he keeps up Bill, he wakes up in the real world and he sees that there are there are people in pods, people pods, like invaded the bystanders. Now, I don't know why it is that when robot detects that a human wakes up, he just flushes it down the toilet, flushes it down the pod. I would think it'd be less waste to just knock him out, give him some kind of knockout juice, and then just put him back in status. Because the robots are smart, or in theory they're smart, so they would realize that these biological things would form an uprising, and they will cause trouble for them. So why just get rid of them? Because it's later on that they say that the dead are recycled and put back into Venus, like dead to the other live members. So why not do that in Neo or Tom Anderson, which we prefer? We have to have movies made from this. Now, something else that I was just gonna say, oh yeah, when this movie filmed, my age, fine, but a good question, how is it that people are born in their movies? Because it, it, people are kept separated. How is it possible for them to, copulate and then, and then make a baby that way, and then baby would get his own pod or something like that. And that's kind of a good question that needs to be raised. I'm surprised no one else raised it. So, okay, and later on in the animation, I, I don't know what name of the sport is, but, they do have a guy that wakes up, then put back to sleep again by the machines. Why not do this with everybody? Also, so it doesn't matter, I got kind of, queasy when I saw the needle come out of the guy's head, you um, near his head. But, what got me nervous was when needles come out of the guy's spine, which, if you know me, you know that I hate needles, but it's from other spine to where, I had a spinal tap on, a spinal tap involved a needle like this. No judgment, but they put that in your spine and they examine your, spinal fluid with it. The doctor do that. So, I had to deal with that. Obviously went negative for the but, yeah, that kind of creeped me out a little bit. They each flush Dunkirk into the sewer where Nebuchadnezzar is in the Bible king picked him up. He introduced Morpheus to, Trinity, that the other, the, um, and Victor and Marianne, and he's cleaning up and all the things are cleaned up offices, and that's that. So in the next part, it showed that his body is not being in the real world. It's just been fed by electrical signals into his brain that you know that what happened in his life is real, and he has a residual image of himself where his mental capacity as to what he thinks it looks like in real life, in the Matrix, I should say. So my question is, why do people in if people are really in the Matrix, why do they always think of themselves with all kinds of body shapes, all kinds of different facial features, all kinds of different skin types and diseases and stuff and blemishes. You that it, everyone would look like Fabio or say uh yeah, people you know, like I don't know like Z-Tang or some other that. You know, what would someone actually think of themselves as, you know, that short, whatever. You think there'd be a lot more people that want to look like Adonis's or Aphrodite or something like thereabouts. So then they have him hook up into like a training program like where they show like kung fu, jiu-jitsu, all kinds of basic combat skills, to which he excels at, to which he's a machine, quote unquote, a machine. That's the guy, he says. He has a whole his body and his brother was born in Zion. He lost the main human being. Then Morpheus takes Neo for a test drive in combat training, and then jumping program on top of Bowie, the Twin Towers, you know, before they first went down. So, during the combat simulation, which is separate from the Matrix, because they hacked into it and they were able to create into the main program when you can train with equipment, combat, you know, all the other fun stuff. So then they show up. Neo and Morpheus are fighting, and he did a good job of keeping up with Morpheus, of course, knows that Neo is used to being in the Matrix where where the system is like a complete game where you can bend some moves and you can break some moves. Kind of like Halo with glitches and stuff like that. And Super Smash Bros. And stuff like that. So you couldn't get the hint that you can break the system somewhat. But then you realize that there are limitations, and the one that has no limitations the one can bend people to his will to allow for certain things to happen. Like like self-resurrection, stopping bullets, going faster than bullets, which he does do in the iconic parts of the movie that we'll get to shortly. But you show him jumping in and falling down, and then he's like, Looney Tunes like falls to the ground and stuff. And during the course of the movie, he showed that Cypher, played by Mr. Joe Pantano, is going to be creating Neo and Morpheus to the agents and to the mission guard. So then they go into the Matrix, like a big meeting, like the meeting although in the real idea why, but they do have the meeting, and it's like trying to switch the blonde girl in there. I could have sworn that she was the same person but Gozer in the first Ghostbusters movie, and it was quite funny. She was like pretty good. I regret that she died by the hand of Cypher. So then they realized that the first Matrix when they had deja vu and Neo sees two black cats, which I don't understand why he would think that this cat because all black cats look like me. And they they have to try to escape the agents from behind the wall. Now the agents look go into a bathroom on the east squad, find a big hole. You would think that they would go on them that these people went through the wall and are sliding down the pipes. Now I like that Moss says the way she breaks her legs against the wall and slides down slowly. But in the tip of the outfit, honey, you ain't going out quiet. You're gonna make freaks. You're gonna make creaks and all that stuff. To get into to become a trader to Morpheus and the others. Cypher offers him, but he wants the machine to give him he wants to get it back if he can go back into the Matrix. And I don't believe them, but that's what he said he wanted to be done. So he also too wants to be an important person like an actor and rich. Much like what he is right now. An actor. It's quite funny actually. But the show that and then Cypher ends up going becoming clear, giving him away and stuff. And then I love the way they show well, I love the way they show the transition from being the soldiers, the army and the SWAT guys into an agent or Men in Black. Because it looks painful and very confusing to the main Jack, which we are told that the the um the the guys are the agents can hack into anybody, any normal person, and come them to infect them and get any intruders and stuff like antivirus. So I also like the way the guy that made Reading Red is looking at a model of Reading Red, and when he finds out that he's gonna be attacked by a SWAT guy, comes up with two big ass machine guns. It does, of course, but it's still cool. So I like the way Cypher when they can in the wall and Morpheus sacrifice himself by Kanye so they can what making him in because ah wouldn't it be better if you just crash into the wall without making a peep that way give on the fire, but they end up catching Morpheus. They end up knocking himself first, which which go back to my Masconico analogy, in that, of course, it's a cycle movie made at the end of the 20th century, but it's great because well, it makes sense because it's Magical Negro is a term for a black guy in a movie, just serves the purpose of helping a white hero. So like Bagger Vance, like Morpheus in the Matrix, and then from Aladdin G from 2019 movie. So, uh, yeah. So he sacrificed himself, and people on the on the on Nebuchadnezzar like what Bloom because Cypher is back on the ship killing people with a big uh, electronic gun, much like what we took that Trisha and Neo with. So they they go through it, and one guy is survived to kill Cypher for kill a lot anybody else in the group. You should just kill Neo right then, rather than monologuing about him now and now. Got me Trinity and stuff. But that's neither there. So Neo, then he said Neo goes back to the real world with Trinity. Trinity goes rescues. They decide to rescue Morpheus, forgives the crew to fly onto the machines. You would set up it'd be easy for them to give Ricky his mind, but no. So they give him like a true serum to extract the information out of him, and very good information. He then handcuffed behind his back, to which Morpheus would approve very excited, even though he just didn't have the strength beforehand to do it. So, Switch killed in the most scope, me, in the most unethical, most merciless way possible. Someone wanted to test us in this big chair. So, then that happened. They decided to go rescue Morpheus with lots of guns. Now, this scene in which the two people, Trinity and Neo, which is an anagram for one, rescue Morpheus, is iconic, which they take military base +1 when army weapons does this fall. Now, this scene has been numerous times, and the original are always best. I find it is one so awesome. You can even do something similar in many video games, more specifically in the game Blocked into different levels. But unlike Black, the main character doesn't do so little bad flips in it, like in Matrix. You see them do back flips, shooting cops in the head, shooting police, SWAT guys in the back, with shotguns and stuff. It's just awesome. Now I like this scene a lot this whole movie a lot because it shows that Neo, the one guy, doesn't only matter that the other do help him out too, and they do a good job too. Now, I realized that I just realized that the Oracle scene. The Oracle scene is awesome. Although I want to question you guys if the agents stand for the antivirus program, what does the Oracle stand for in a computer program world? I like the people in the audience that are like the other possible ones, especially the kid that said there is no spoon. Many the spoon is impossible, but many the spoon is impossible because there is no spoon. You must know that there is no spoon. To which Neo looks the spoon that twirls around. Now, it wouldn't make sense that the other kids, mystical twins over there. I happen to have a few twins in the family, so I wish they could do that. The balance, the psychic, the blocks like they could do in the movie. But didn't they go first? So in front of Neo because they got there first. I'm just saying he's color and line. Anyway, I like the actor plays the Oracle. Unfortunately, he died in the in between the next two movies, so no, because he made a choice of smoking. So I like the way he puts on that you wouldn't break the vase. If I hadn't told you about the vase in the place and about breaking this in the kind of nice touch they do to a character miss all these. So back to the destruction scene. This is great. This is iconic. And but you can do anything more with it in the scene, but it's so good. Perfectly executed. Perfectly the, the gunshots are excellent. And I just say that for agents of computer programs, they have really free aim. That's like laser eye grit. They have really crappy aim. I'm just saying, you should go to, you shouldn't have gone to the stormtrooper aiming school. But, yeah, they go up to, where Morpheus is, or actually go up to the roof, and, and the agents, um, they set up a bomb on him, the plan, so everything goes boom, to that the agents know that they're there. And I like then to do what part going on the plane, which would happen in real life, but I took that. So they show uh, Neil and Trinity go on to talk. Now before that, they show Smith detesting himself from the machine world nature. So Morpheus that he hates it over there. Now I question, how does a machine program Mel? How does he feel? How does he want? It's that human beings are the viruses of the cancer of this world. I agree, but still, how does a machine think like this? You know, a machine should be under control of the mass program, mass control program. But it turns out he's the virus, and, that's totally wrong. In the other movie, is reality. So then they show and Neo on top of those fighting agents, and you do the hardcore like lots of guns, lots of weapons, lots of training and stuff. So then Neo will pass the bullets by using the very famous wartime maneuver where he gets on the ground, well, not on the ground, but his feet are planted, and then he twists it back to back, and he does that, that woo thing he do, and he dodges. So he must dodge this, which would be perfect timing to dodge that instead of saying it. But you do that, the hijack that rescue Morpheus with a big hardcore Gatling gun, with awesome, even though from that distance and them shooting at the agents, they should so kill Morpheus, but within one bullet. No, he was specialist. He's immaculate. I could bullshit on that, but whatever. It's a movie. I like the way Agent Smith's foot goes into that like artificial spin when he gets shot with a Gatling gun, and Morpheus does that. Yeah, good freaking change right, and then shot in the ankle by Agent Smith, which is head of the agents, by the way, and he shot with a dozen equal biggest handgun you can buy at the time. I think ever. Got on that. But the it can be see through walls in this case, but they can't see through walls in any other case, like during the altercation between Neo and the wall chase in when they keep Morpheus, when they got him stuff. So yeah, and what's that? So they rescue Morpheus. from the skies, and they take him into it's like underground subway system where they get the speed phone. And before going with the present, I like the I like when you do the helicopter crash into the wall of the building, and they show like a ripple effect with this water, but it's really a simulation. Why you did that, I don't know, but it was too cool. And of course, Neo rescues his sweetheart. I thought there was romance in this. So then, um, they portray Morpheus get away, and then like Nazar, and then Trinity get away, and then they have a whole guy there in a blanket that becomes an agent that shoots the, the getaway phone. Now, I would love to see a little teddy bear if you could read holding the teddy bear and you put peppermint stops in his hand like a homeless mom would have. That's so funny. So then they show getting a little fight with Neo and trying to fight this guy, agent, the agent, and they have a bullet kind of scene where they show them struggling, and then they have them shoot bullets over each other's shoulder, and it's cool. That was heavy, and I had always comments and I had already and Metroid, but then they show them actually fighting each other, and and Neo ends up being his ass the first time, and then the second time, Agent Smith, the one that gets using all kind of martial arts moves. And I like this, the part where you hold this face like this, and then Neo pushes it in his throat, the, and you can fall hard. That was real funny. So, they show, Neo up to pushing his own limits, and where Smith is limited by his programming limited style. And then he runs over to a building to get out by phone, and he does barely, and he is shot by Agent Smith, like one of Agent Smith, and most kind of sure while when they were trying to get away from Agent BNC, and Agent Smith shoots him, and then Trinity says, "Wake up, Neo," and kisses him, kind of like a reverse Sleeping Snow White type thing, where everybody is consent that way. He just resurrects, he becomes like Jesus. As the resurrection, he dives into with after the resurrection, he just stop. bullets, even though Agent Smith and the clip, but the other two guys put bullets into him, and he stops him, and then he fights with them and kicks their ass. And then he goes inside of weaving, and I like the effect of when he go into his body and they show from his hands, the pulses of Neo going to his head, and then right to his head like it looks like that villain from movie Green Lantern. I don't remember the name offhand, but he does that. He gives a look, but like, on its arm, it's pissing off. So with the other agents run away like babies, and yeah, they back in time in Nebuchadnezzar, and he reads in code to like in the code the Matrix, and he said that these things are, I'm gonna show you things that they want to see, meaning the real world. Now, I like this movie because it was supposed to be a standalone film. The character of the one that Neo was, and that it was con- it was a totally executed. I know there were many other alternate reality type stories before. They just did good effects, good soundtrack, good acting, and just good control about the movie. A pause. So I thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel if you so desire, and give me suggest what my number is 631-707-3707. Or you can email me at jjviewingchannel@gmail.com, or you can always meet me at Twitter at @nelson_post. So aloha guys. I can't wait to watch the other movies. Reloaded. Uh, Reloaded. Revolutions. The Animatrix. And Resurrected. And Batman comics for good. So, how you like this movie? Comment below. And talk off for now, guys.